Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Now, I know the title seems random because it says untitled recording here, but trust me, this is going to be a thing about my new movie that I'm planning on releasing, that I'm going to plan on making here soon. And yes, I will make a part two to the Attack of Mad Clones, but that's going to be like way down the line. That's gonna be way far down the line. That's gonna be like sometime next year is when I'm gonna start production. Uh, sometime next year is when I'm gonna start production. But uh, this movie is actually gonna be something else that I'm probably gonna like actually do like within the next like month or so, like sometime in December. I might start filming sometime soon. But I do have Jackson 2008 in here. I'm gonna add him here in a second. And I'm actually gonna tell him the same thing I'm gonna tell you guys on here. So you guys could get the same idea, so you guys know as well as he does. So I'm gonna add him in right now.
Hello, guys. And also, yes, no more Jason Voorhees. It is now no, not November.
Yeah. Uh. Okay. So. Okay. So hold on. Let me close my door real quick. Okay.
So
So.
yeah, see ya, guys. So yeah, we're talking about something very interesting here. I bet.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next possible movie that is confirmed that I will be making. The title of it currently that I have, unless I get more good ideas, it's called The Clone Civil War.
The Clone Civil War, huh? All right.
Yep, that's gonna be the clone. It's gonna be called The Clone Civil War.
Wait. All right. Well, so
And
let me guess. You're returning. Obviously, is Isaac returning in this one?
uh, you know what? I don't know if Isaac's gonna be returning, but I think I think I could possibly like we could try to get Isaac in there, but if not, I have another character. I have like another thing in there, but if not, but there's I don't know 100% sure, but there's a chance Isaac will be in this Clone Civil War movie, the Clone Civil War
All right.
movie.
So yeah. All right. So okay. Um. So what do you have to say about the movie currently, since it's obviously in its conception at this point?
Well, okay, so basically, the idea for this film is basically like it's like something a major thing happens to where like all the clones just start like killing each other because they just like because a major event happens to where now they don't know who to trust, and now they're just killing each other. So it's like now you know they're just gonna the concept of it is just a major event happens and they start all attacking each other. That's the main thing from it, because they a major event happens, which I do have an idea for what I have a couple of I do have one idea right now that I could do for an idea of the major event that causes the Civil War.
So okay, let me ask you something very important. So you mentioned this movie is obviously called The Clone Civil War.
Yeah.
Is this a prequel or a sequel?
Uh Ooh, that's a good question. Okay. Okay. What is a prequel actually?
A prequel is a movie that has events that the events of the movie take place before the first one happened. And a sequel is obviously a movie that takes place after the events of the first one.
Uh Okay. So, uh okay. That I was never asked. I was never asked if this was a sequel or prequel. Uh, okay, so we all know from the first film that, you know, that a clone boss basically takes my cloning machine, makes a whole army, and tries to take me down, which ultimately fails. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Well, well, in this one, this actually takes place. Uh, okay, so this movie will actually take place uh two, and I mean 2 years after the first two films. After the after Attack of the Mad Clones Part One and Part Two. So once I make
Oh,
Part One, so basically it's a sequel because they'll take place after the events of the first two. Well, let me rephrase that. It'll take place after the first movie, but it will take place uh it'll take place a little bit before the second movie.
okay.
I'm just gonna say that because it'll take place like it'll take place. Okay, so here's the dates that I have and that I've thought of. So the Clone Civil War will take place 2 years after the first movie, but it'll only take place 1 month, 1 month before the second film, which
All
the
right.
second which the second film has not been filmed yet. But I'm just saying they'll take place. Those are the dates. So
Okay, so it is a sequel.
it's a sequel
It'll-
to the first. It's a sequel to the first film, but it'll be a prequel to the second film.
All right, so it's a trilogy. And I also have another question. So remember the Freddy Mask character? Will he be in this by chance or not?
No, he will not be in there because okay, he made an appearance in uh in the post credit scene for the Attack of the Mad Clones, but he will make no appearance at all during the main thing of the during the main action. But there is a chance he might be in there in the post credit scene again. So just to tease the second movie again.
Interesting, interesting. So yeah, so I have another question for you as you're announcing this movie here. So if Isaac was in this movie, where do you think he would fit into the story of the sec of this movie?
Uh,
Because if you
okay,
remember,
okay,
spoilers for the
so
movie, by the way, for the
okay,
viewers.
yeah, spoilers for the movie, which but so in the first movie, Isaac played a role in that film because Isaac helped me figure out a way to kill the clone boss, which that was Isaac's role. He was my technically my quote unquote mentor in that to help me get through whatever I had to get through. But if Isaac were in this movie, uh I guess I don't know how big of a role he'd be in because because it's a civil war because this is a civil war against clones. It doesn't really it involves me, but uh I just don't know how Isaac's gonna fit in that one if he was a part of it.
Well, there are some possible ways I think you could fit him in there.
Oh,
There are some
really?
there are
How so?
possible because remember, okay, again, spoilers for the movie. So, guys, if you're watching this video right now, just watch the movie for this. But second off, remember how he mentioned in the remember how he mentioned that that was worse than the Battle of the Trains.
Yeah,
He mentioned
yeah.
it could also it could he could play a certain role into that too, or Joe and him could have like a conversation in the middle like they did last time, and he talks about what happened in the Battle of the Trains, and maybe that's the way he could give him some advice about how to deal with this.
Yeah, and um, of course, uh, I do have a I do have a plan on how I do. Okay, okay. I do have an idea on how I can get the Civil War to possibly start. To I do have an idea of how I can like get a concept of how I can get the clone Civil War to start on how like what major event can get the Civil War against the clones to start.
Yeah.
So yeah, so uh, so basically, uh, okay, okay, okay. So this idea will basically take a little bit of a concept from one of the missions in GTA 4. So, so here, this mission is called the Three Leaf Clover, and the idea for this is basically uh, so what idea I have for what I could do is that uh, two clones could be fighting about something, and
Hmm.
then uh, just watch and I'll explain it afterwards.
I'm trying to be honest with these people. We put them through a lot today.
Fuck these people, fuck your cause. That shit's over. Ireland's not the only thing that's green. Dollars are too.
Now you said bloody Ireland. That's gonna narrow the search, ain't it?
Fuck you. Take the needle out your arm, then tell me what to do.
I'll let you tell me what to do when you stop shoving half of Bolivia up your nose every Saturday night.
Motherfucker! Fuck! We told you not to fuck with us! Shit! Michael! St. fucking Michael!
Okay, so the idea there is what you just saw is that uh, the two clones will be arguing about something with a third guy just like trying to calm everything down, or it could be either the two of them arguing, and then I guess if there's like three of them in there, then I guess we could have like the one that's trying to calm them down, or the two clones in there, just like
Oh.
get shot right. One of them gets shot right in the head, and the other gets shot right in the chest, and then whoever didn't get shot is basically got to shoot the clone that killed both of his friends. Now the clone that got shot in the chest. There's a chance that he could survive. I don't know, but because I have not filmed it yet, but we all know that the clone that got shot in the head does technically die because he got shot in the head. There's like a 90% chance that he's gonna. There's a higher chance of him dying than there is him surviving, but basically that idea is what I could do, like that he get like one or two of the clones get shot, and then the other that whoever didn't get shot basically just takes down the clone who did it. But then it's like but after they take down the guy who did it, now they're like not trusting of each other because like maybe because now like whoever did it is now like on the verge of like not believing in anyone now, and then they could like start a whole civil war, like basically with you know whatever. But the other idea that I could have basically follows with the same concept, but there's a new clone leader that's actually way nicer than the clone boss, and then he ends up getting shot at, and then he ends up dying, and then and it's like now they're on the civil war because like someone shot the clone leader. Now they're on the civil war of like who to trust no one, and now it's like now someone has to stop the civil war. Now the civil war goes on, and it's like you know basically uh basically this takes place after the first movie, so technically the first war that happened was over, and then 2 years later a civil war breaks out, and then now like everything's going to shit because the Civil War broke out, and then now it's just whatever. And frankly, the second movie uh will and it's like the second movie will take place either after I say it'll take place 1 month after Civil War. So basically, whenever Civil War, like however long like the Civil War lasts, 1 month after that is when uh the Attack of the Mad Clones Part 2 will take place. But yeah, that's technically when like that's technically the two ideas I have for with this idea here.
All right, so that's cool. So, some commentary I want to do first off is also, oh yeah, you mentioned something about a different character in this movie. Actually,
Yeah,
maybe.
like yeah, instead of having Isaac, if I don't have Isaac in there, then I could just have you like, as like a different character, just like, like that could just be like someone who like be another character that's just even though it's not technically uh Isaac, it's technically like a different character that shows how like technology like definitely a technology type of character that'll definitely like show like how modern that world is by that point.
Ooh, so like I could be like somebody who calls you up and says, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah. It's like you could literally just be like, someone who like calls me up or like, do whatever. And then,
Oh,
whatnot. So
oh, it would be funny. Oh, it would be funny if I was like a technology guy, but I had a southern accent, like, "Hello, Joe. How is it?" No, that's not good. It's like, "Hey,
yeah.
it's like, hey, Joe, what's going on? Look, look, man, I gotta get those goddamn missiles, man. This war is crazier than a rodeo in Texas. All right, I will get you. I will get you your missiles, though. All right, see you
Yeah.
later."
Yeah, it's like basically he's technically a technology guy because it's like basically it's technically technology advanced, but different. So that's technically the concept of that. Those are my two ideas for how the Civil War could start. Either like two clones are arguing and one's trying to calm them down or something like that, and then like one or two of them get shot and then end up possibly dying, and then that's what starts the Civil War. Or what I'm probably more leaning for is that the new leader of the clone bar of the clone army, the clones, basically gets like shot down, like with like 1 to 2 bullets, maybe three, and then and then he gets like and he dies like within a matter of seconds, and then that's when the whole Civil War starts because he gets shot like 1 to 3 times and
Mhm.
like round there, and then he just like like probably in the chest, and then he just dies within seconds, and then that's just what causes the Civil War.
Interesting. So it's like a chain domino effect, right?
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. So basically, this movie is like a. So it's not. So it is a sequel, but it takes place. It's like so technically it is the second movie, yeah, and the second movie is the third movie. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Okay, the part two of the first movie is actually going to be the third movie, but the second movie is, just basically, a random movie that takes place before, that takes place in between in between the Attack of the Mad Clones movies. So,
All right, that makes sense. All right, so that's interesting. So yeah, but yeah, so that's cool. Okay,
yeah.
another thing that I would like to. Okay, so do you know? Do you have a time frame of when this will be released, or not?
Uh, okay. So, uh, this will actually, hopefully, I'm gonna try and okay. So for uh, this one I'm gonna try and get around the same length as the Attack of the Mad Clones movie, but basically, uh, I'm gonna try and get it released. Uh, hopefully, like sometime, like like okay. So I just thought about this now because because last year I was talking about this movie and then I started recording in May of this year for the Attack of Mad Clones, and it took me a while, but then and then I said I'd upload it on Halloween, which I did upload on Halloween. So, which I got the film like movie done like a couple weeks before Halloween, and then I got it scheduled for then. So I think for this one, so it's currently November 3rd at the time of I'm filming this. So November, December, January. Hopefully within like within like possibly in March or in April of next year.
Ooh, okay. So in March or April, that sounds about right. That would also line up with when my movie is actually coming out as well. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, and then okay. Whenever you upload your next movie, just imagine that whenever like if I upload okay, let's say you upload your movie in March, and then I upload mine in April. That would mean that your movie would have taken place hundreds of years before my movie did.
That's crazy.
Yeah, hundreds of years before mine. But I just imagine it's like you just say like one of your characters just gets a night like okay, so just imagine when you're like one of the characters in your film just gets it like just gets a random thought that like the world could be overrun by someone by like someone more powerful than the trains, and that could have like more explode that could have like more stuff and more power to them than them, and then that could
Yeah.
and basically they just say that in like hundreds of years there's gonna be like only like one train remaining or whatnot, and then it's like they just get a random idea, they just get a random like thing, and then they just think that there could be like a bunch of like to them it's gonna be like a bunch of titans that just roam the earth within like the next hundreds of years, within a few hundred years, and then it's like they have like a whole like attack, and then they have like a whole civil war. Like they had two attacks, like, and then they had like a civil war in between the two attacks. If that'd be crazy, bro, if that actually happened. But yeah, uh, my civil war will basically be like, yeah, that's basically the whole concept of civil war. But I just don't know how I'm wanting it to end though. So because I've not gotten that far. But what I do plan to do is just you know like get like during the Civil War, I'm gonna have to like call you. I'm gonna have to call your character up, and then I'll uh create a good. I'll get a good character, good for ready for your movie, and then I'll send you your lines as soon as I get as soon as I get my the movie started. Whenever my movie starts production, I'll definitely do whatever with that. So
Oh yeah. By the way, Joe.
mhm.
Speaking of that, um, so yeah, I'm actually so yeah, I do like the idea of this movie for sure. I definitely think it's an interesting addition, and I also think it could be important for Joe's character, the Joseph's character development as he goes into the second movie. I think there's a lot of potential there.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, yeah, but the one thing that could confuse people though is that after I snapped my fingers in the first movie and killed the clone boss in that first movie as well, then what one theory on how this could be like weird, like how this probably wouldn't work is because like someone could like say, "Oh, this couldn't work because you snapped your fingers, possibly killing all the clones, turning them into like nothingness, and killing a clone boss." So there's no way for the civil war to happen if like afterwards, if there's barely any, if all the clones are dead and the clone boss is down, like you know
Yeah.
that could be a theory that someone could say, and I know the audience well, so I know someone could come up with that theory.
Oh, absolutely. No, they'll come up with a lot of crazy theories. I'll tell you what. But one thing I will say about this movie as well, this could also I feel like this movie could also be an interesting insight into the world as well of this movie because obviously we got to see sneak peeks of it. It could be an interesting opportunity to kind of see what the world at large is like in a world of the same person. How disastrous this is for everyone, you know.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like there's really no other person left except for just one person multiple times, like,
Right.
and it's like I could have you know like multiple you know like it's like there's gonna be like there's like a huge population of clones in the world, when they're in my clone timeline. It's like within the timeline of my movies taking place. That's when the timeline of my clones take place, because mine takes place hundreds of years after the modern day. So you know you know
Yeah.
yeah. And it's like, okay, so okay, Jackson, here's the question that I definitely want to know from you.
Yeah.
So in this Clone Civil War movie that I'm gonna be producing, what ways do you think that my character could possibly end the Civil War? Like what different ways do you think he could end the Civil War?
All right. Well, I have a couple different ones now off the top of my head.
Okay,
The
I'll
first
you know what?
way,
Okay,
the
hold on. I'm gonna open up docs, and then I'm gonna write down these ideas of how I could get the civil and how I can possibly want the Civil War to end if I write it in. So okay. 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 Idea one.
all right.
Okay.
So, okay, my first idea for how he could end the war is a very interesting one, and I'm honestly surprised that it even wasn't used in the first. Honestly, surprised in a post-apocalyptic world like this. I'm surprised nuclear bombs have been brought into the conversation. He could use a nuclear bomb to destroy all the
Oh,
clones. But
okay.
like,
So you're saying so you're saying use nuclear bombs.
yeah, to take out all of them.
Okay. Okay, use nuclear bombs. That's okay. Okay, that's
Or Or I have a second idea, and I think this one would be pretty interesting as well.
okay.
It relates to an interesting idea that he could have. This one's a little bit more creative in my opinion as well. But what he could do is bring all the clones in one spot. And what he could do Just then throw like a gas bomb or something that is so toxic that it will kill. Or no, he could throw like a bottle of. He could throw like a stink bomb, but instead of it being a stink bomb, it's actually it's actually a nuclear waste bomb, and he could kill them that way by gathering them up in all in one spot somehow,
Okay.
and
Okay.
by like
Okay.
luring them in somehow.
So basically using small bombs, using small nuclear bombs.
Right. Because I bet you in this post-apocalyptic world that those nuclear weapons would be used a lot. You know.
Okay. So the first idea, use nuclear bombs. Second idea, use small nuclear bombs. So that's technically the two ideas that you wrote down. That basically wrote down. So using small nuclear bombs is the second idea, and the first idea, use nuclear bombs.
All
Like,
right. Actually, wait. Now I have a third one. Actually, now that you mention that, and it's not related to explosions.
okay, idea three. What's that one?
Okay, this one. This one is going to be like he could. Okay, so what he could do is classic. He could do a classic Midwestern showdown with the clones. You know what I mean?
Okay, classic Midwestern showdown.
Like this town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Yeah. Okay, so that could be definitely a idea there.
I think that would be cool. Then you could show off like some fighting skills and stuff as well. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that could be okay. So, is there any other ideas you have? Because I could literally just write down so many ideas that you have right now.
Um, not right now. Those are the three I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay. So, okay. So the three ideas that you've have me written down. Idea one, use nuclear bombs. Idea two, use
Toxic waste
small
bomb.
nuclear. Well, you said small nuclear bombs, basically.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do small stink and then slash nuclear bombs.
And then a third idea.
Yeah. Third idea, classic Midwestern showdown.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, so that's the three ideas of how this whole Civil War could end. So, okay. So basic
So
now it's like you're the co-producer for that one, for the first movie. Now you're the co-producer for this one.
yeah, I am. I am the co-producer for this movie. So yeah. But yeah, guys. So yeah. Also, by the way, Joe, I was actually searching up how to make a Wikipedia page just now because I'm considering maybe making a Wikipedia page for Attack of the Mad Clones at some point.
Oh, okay. Uh, what all would you say about the Attack of the Mad Clones? Like, what idea would you like say in there?
Idea for all that stuff. Well, it's more what I'm gonna. Well, actually, I'm just gonna give like people more insight into the movie's production and stuff. Then talk about release dates and future stuff as well.
Okay, and I'm still waiting for that war video that you're gonna make for your channel. Basically, you discussing the lore behind all the clone videos and what brought all the stuff, like what brought all the stuff that led all the stuff into the first movie, and then you can make your own theories on like all the stuff. Not from my video, but you can also take from like what I post in my video, and you can use that idea for like for your theories and whatnot.
Right. Also, actually, wait, no, I'll tell you afterwards. Actually, it's not related to the video, but anyways, um, so Joe, in
Yeah.
so as we're talking about this in this, theoretical um world. So yeah, but yeah, so it's definitely, it's definitely a good idea. But yeah, I'll definitely get to making that video on the theories and stuff. I think actually, since I've discussed these theories with you, I think I'm gonna make one specific video though. One specific one I really want to do. I think I'm gonna make one specific video. I think I'm gonna make like one large video talking about. And I think I'm mostly gonna discuss though is the mask, the guy with the Freddy mask on. I think is the most important mystery of them all. So I
Okay.
think I'm going to talk about that for a majority of the time.
Okay. Yeah. And you know what? I'm actually gonna post the discussing the clone video timeline and theories that I made with you tomorrow. And then this video will actually come out probably the day after. So like November 4th. So tomorrow. And then November 5th is the two videos with you. So technically I'm that's two videos in a row that I have with you. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna mention all of your channels because whatnot. So
Yeah.
okay, save, and then that way I'm posting that one tomorrow. I'm posting the discussion video tomorrow because that way you have something to use in case you want to use something as like backup or whatnot, as like something to back your stuff up so you can use that as your context. So yeah. And uh then of course this video, once this comes out, uh then and it's like after that I'll basically just do whatever I can after that, because after that I got three scheduled video after this video and the video before this one. I'll have three videos coming out, and then I just don't have any other videos that come out after that. Uh, and then and plus I'll be working too, so uh, I won't technically uh, you know, I'll have to pre-record my videos too, so I will have to right before I work, so
Right. Of course. Of course. But yeah. So yeah, there's a yeah. So the announcement of your next film here. So
yeah,
there. So yeah. But yeah. So that Wikipedia article that I was talking about, by the way.
yeah,
I don't know exactly when I'm gonna make it, but I'm not saying I will make it, obviously, but I think I'm gonna at least try. Obviously, I've never made one, so it's gonna be kind of a difficult thing. Also,
yeah.
I've got some other stuff going on, of course, my own streams and stuff. So we'll see what happens with that, but it's an idea.
Yeah. Okay. So for this week, for this next week, so from tomorrow all the way till Sunday of next week, I'll be working Tuesday and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I won't be working tomorrow. I won't be working Wednesday or Thursday, but I will be working Tuesday and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So technically, I'll be working those days. But and those are the days I want. That those are the days I'll be busy. But and those are the days I'm gonna have to. I'll leave. I'll definitely do whatever I can, like while I'm doing this. That way I can get some YouTube videos done, of course.
Very, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so announcement of the movie here today, guys. So this is a good day, to see the return, since a lot of people actually, believe it or not, I looked in the comment sections of Joe's Matt Clone's video, and believe it or not, there were a lot of people who wanted a sequel, so they were gonna get their wish pretty quickly
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So 5 comments. One from you, one from Ella, and then one from Kit Kat, and then one from another guy called I don't know. Well, two from people I don't know, and then so one of the guys that actually commented actually said, "I can't wait for the second part. This was a great watch, truly, Joe. You have potential." So what basically what he's saying there is that he loved this first film because of how much work I put into this. So now he's just waiting for another film that I'm making, which is the one I'm gonna do, and then uh of course I'm gonna have to make a different intro for that as well, and then after that, uh, whatnot. And after that,
Yeah.
after that, uh, then then technically, then I'll probably lead more towards filming the Attack of the Mad Clones Part Two. And okay, the reason why I'm not gonna make Attack of the Mad Clones Part Two until later is because I'm taking after Back to the Future. Basically, the first Back to the Future film was made in 1985.
Yeah.
The second one okay. This first one was released in 1985. The second one was released in 1989, and the third one was released in 1990. So technically, I'm taking a big jump between the years because I don't want to go from one mass Attack of the Mad Clones movie to another one within the span of a couple of months. So that's why I'm leaving the door open for that film, so I can make that one whenever I have a bigger budget and whenever I have the time to actually film that one. So
Yeah.
yeah, and then of course I will make that. Of course, I will make that. Of course, I'm confirming right now that both the Clone Civil War and the Attack of Mad Clones Part Two will be filmed and done, but I just don't know the release dates of either of those. But the Clone Civil War will be out sometime in March or April, and I don't know when I'm gonna make the Attack of the Mad Clones Part Two, and then I don't even know if there's gonna be. I don't even I can't confirm if there's gonna be a Part Three until the second one comes out. Once the second Attack of the Mad Clones comes out, I'll see the response of the people, and I'll see if I'm able to make a Part Three.
Right. And of course, you got to consider if there's a story, if there's like a story element that you could add into a third one, anyways, because that's always the issue with franchises. Sometimes they make too many.
Yeah, it's like I'm already making a second one, which involves the guy in the mask, which that guy is an important bit into that movie because no one knows who's underneath the mask, and no one knows if he's evil or not. So that's why I'm making a second one, just to add him into the movie and see what potential he has.
Oh, by the way, Joe, funny enough, now that think about it, you will become the first. You'll become the first of the two of us to make a franchise under the Jackson and Joe movies umbrella, or
Yeah,
Jackson.
yeah, I'll be the first one to actually make the franchise of movies that come in a chronological timeline too.
Ooh, I got a good name for that. J and J Movie Inc. I like that. J&J.
J&J Movie Inc.
Yeah, and that includes my movies and your movies. It doesn't now it doesn't now this doesn't now first off I want to say for you guys wondering this we still have full ownership of our movies
Yeah.
under this. It's just under this. So you'll be the first to get a franchise, and then I'll come right after you with a hit in April. Or maybe it would be funny if we released our movies on the same day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unintentionally.
Yeah. It's like, okay, so if I decide to make release my movie in April, I want to know when in April you will make when you'll post your second film, so that way I can post my film on the same day. So that way, or both of our movies will have the same birthday.
That would be hilarious, and also it'd be a big day. That would be like it'd be the
The,
double header of the
the double
century.
the double sequel hitter. That's what.
Yeah, the sequel double hitter. Where first you will have the clone Civil War, and then after that you will have the Mystery of Eagle City Metro Hell coming out to you on April whatever day 2025.
Yep.
Dude though, like if that was the case, I think what we should do is I'll release, like, who would release their movies first, because we can't release them at the same time. I
Okay.
feel
So we'll release them on the same day, but I think your movie. Okay. I think mine should come out first, and then you can release your movie a couple hours after mine.
All right, so for example, like you'll release yours at what 4 p.m. or and then I'll
Okay.
release mine at like 7:30.
So I'm gonna have to release. I'm releasing mine probably sometime early in the morning, so that way my people at my school can watch it, and then you can release yours sometime in the afternoon or evening, like hours later. Which
All right,
then
so
you know,
how about this? You release yours at what time do you think you're gonna release your second movie? Is it gonna be 9 a.m. again?
So I actually upload my first movie at 8, so at 8 a.m. So
Oh, 9 a.m.
that's the
for me.
yeah. So the earliest I can do for me is 8 a.m. my time. So which will be 9 a.m. your time. So
Well, then considering that it's 8 a.m., so be released 9 a.m. Eastern. I'll probably release mine at noon Eastern. Then, so okay, welcome to the double. What was it called? The double hitter sequel thing. What was it? What did you call it?
the double sequel hitter, the double hitter of sequels or whatever the fuck you just did. Okay.
The double sequel hitter. Welcome to the double sequel hitter, where at 9 a.m. the Clone Civil War will be released, and then 3 hours later at noon Eastern, the Mystery of Eagle City Metro Hell will be released. Get your popcorn and get ready for that day. Hooray! Oh my
Yep.
god, if we added a clip of SpongeBob saying, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready.
Yeah. And that I know I could do. I know I could do. It's like, it's like maybe we could like make like a whole like video of of just us saying get ready, and then it's like I'll basically be the one editing this, and I'll be like I'll be like get ready, and I'll be like add SpongeBob saying I'm ready, and then I'll have like you saying like for the double sequel hitter, and then it's like, and then I'll have like Thomas from the Thomas the Mask Railroad trailer saying like what else were you expecting, and then it's like I'll be like, and then one of us could be like saying like, and then one of us will probably say J&J Movie Inc. is releasing the double hitter to you, and then it's like something like that, but whatever.
And then I say, hey, what do you mean by a double hitter?
Yeah. Yeah, and I could add a clip from this, and then it's like,
Oh
you
god,
know,
do not have the racism's kind of tight clip in there.
oh my god, you know what? I'm actually gonna make it. Oh, I'm actually gonna get the clips right now that I need. But okay, we're gonna take a quick break because I'm gonna have to help my dad with something. So I'm gonna pause the video and then we'll get back to what we're doing. All right. Sorry for that little interruption. I had to help my dad with something. Anyways,
I misclicked. Anyways,
okay. So right now I'm gonna download the clips from the SpongeBob saying I'm ready,
all
and
right.
then SpongeBob
Actually, hey
saying
Joe,
what?
after this, you want to go on my StreamYard because I want to make a video with you. Um, if you're fine with that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. 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 Oh, okay. Okay. I think. Okay, I got a good video of SpongeBob saying I'm ready. Okay. Definitely gonna use that. And then uh and then of course I gotta find the Thomas, okay, Thomas and the Magic Railroad trailer. Okay, the trailer. Okay, so copy that, paste, download. Okay, saved my camera roll. So, okay,
Let's go, everybody. I'm going to die tonight and give me a kiss on the what?
okay, okay. So,
We're not
uh,
even announcing anything about the movie. We're just messing around at this
yeah,
point.
I'm just downloading the stuff for the thing for the next film. So, okay. So what should we say for like for the thing for the next film? Like what's like for the
Slogan?
for like the announcement of our double film our double sequel or double sequel hitter.
Um, honestly, we should do the SpongeBob thing, but then we say, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" And then it's over and over again, and we overlap each other, and it's like echoing and like, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" And then SpongeBob says, "I'm ready," and then we announce everything.
Yeah. And then okay, so and then it's like and then and how are we gonna get the Thomas and Magic Railroad thing in there? Like, of course, we're all gonna ask, "I'm ready," and then I'm gonna add SpongeBob in there, and then of course I gotta add some dramatic music in there, and then okay, so the music I'm gonna get some the music for it as well, and then uh you know okay, that's the teaser trailer, not the actual trailer. Cleanest instrumental. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. So for this, we're definitely gonna have to and I'm gonna be the one editing this, so technically I'll be the one to add all the stuff in there. But definitely we're gonna have to add the I'm ready and then uh we're gonna have to add the I'm ready, the
Right.
part from the Thomas and Medgar trailer to where Thomas says, "What else were you expecting?" And then, whatnot.
Dang, you know what I just realized?
What?
So remember
Oh,
how Brandon.
Thomas says, "Who else were you expecting?" Not what else are you expecting?
Oh, okay. Wait, should I? No, I probably should take this off video. I don't know. We're just messing around at this point. So
Yeah,
you realize something? Remember last Sunday? What happened with Brandon, right?
yeah,
It's been a week since that happened.
yeah. Okay, okay. So, okay, okay. So definitely got that bit in there, and then you know, like, and then of course I'm gonna have to get the audio in there, and then uh, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely do like the I'm gonna do a JJ. Okay, I'm gonna just add a JJ Movie Inc. production, and then
It's J
uh
and J.
the J&J movie production, and then you know
And like,
uh
what else were you expecting?
well you know, okay, and then
Keep going.
I'll be like, okay, and I'll be like, "Are you ready?" And then they'll be like, the SpongeBob saying, "I'm ready," and then they'll be like, you know, for the two best movies of the year, and then it's like, you know, and then I'll think of something else, and then then I'll have to add something else for that, and then I'll be like, you know, I'll have to add something to this, but or what we could do is just make it, or we could just like say, like in the normal video that there's our movies coming out the same day but different times. So that's what we could do, just to make it more simple. So
Right. But yeah, and then I realized why I did that. Yo. Oh my god, dude. And then I just thought about something.
what's up?
So, Thomas, you're the leader.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was thinking about it like, okay. Thomas, Joseph, you're my number one.
Oh
No,
my
that sounds
gosh.
gay as hell.
Yeah, that just sounds fucking gay as hell, piece of shit.
Joseph, you're my number
Okay,
one.
that just sounds gay, bro. Dude, come on, man. You don't want to act gay.
Yeah. Okay, that sounded homophobic.
Yeah.
All right, I think we should. Okay, but anyways, I was thinking Joseph, Isaac, and the clone boss all fighting to the death. We all know those are the clones that matter. They're just slaves. We know it's matter, or something like that.
Well, that probably wouldn't work out, but
Yeah,
uh
because the clones are slaves, basically. Yeah,
but in that sense, yeah, the clones are technically slaves to the clone boss, and they're not
right.
really getting paid either.
Yeah, that's kind of like the. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence.
Oh my
I was
god.
about to say something that was gonna get Cayman, Elijah, and whoever else is, you know, black is probably gonna come after me, beat the shit
Yeah.
out of me because I
Yeah.
was about to say something super racist.
Yeah, if you were, then you're probably gonna get your ass beat. Okay. 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 So, in my video with Ella,
Yeah, your mom.
no, Ella, not. I'm talking about Ella, our friend.
Okay.
I said something in there that that might have been way too out of context. That okay. You know what? I'm gonna
You
just
want to show me it?
yeah. I said this is an untitled recording, so I'm basically gonna talk about whatever. So, you know,
Oh, so like a
uh,
podcast, too.
yeah, kind of like that. So,
Yeah.
I call it untitled recording, but I did announce my movie that my the Clone Civil War would be out and we'd be just randomly messing around. So, uh,
Right.
okay, it's in the 1 year friend anniversary thing with Ella, and then we'll get back to our film whatever afterwards. So, I'm gonna open this up.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah. So you said something out of context, huh? Sounds like you to do that.
Okay.
Nah, I'm the one that takes things out of context. When I said racism was, you know
Okay.
what?
Okay. Okay. But just 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 wait. Are you ready?
Yeah.
If I made my own that bop it, I I of course make everything else of that bop it, but I also add a new thing. So it'd be bop it, twist it, turn it, like
No,
uh
pull it.
okay. pop it, twist it, pull it,
Spin it.
spin it,
Flick
and
it.
then flick it, and then
Oh,
and then the next one I'll add is jerk it. And then the next one is the next one's grind it. Jerk it and grind it. Those are the two new ones.
Jerk it, grind it, suck it.
Elijah's just like laughing his ass off.
Jerk it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, that was something. How long does this go on for?
It goes on for like 3 minutes. But
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
the two things that I said in that I would add to a pop it were jerk it and grind it or whatever like hand motion I did for grind it.
Oh yeah, grind it, baby. Hey,
Okay. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to edit this whenever I can, so that way, whatever.
yeah. Well, so hey, Joseph Robinette Biden. How are you feeling about the fact that you're gonna lose your presidency? What is it like living in the White House? How is Kamala Harris doing today? I'm sorry, I can't stop.
Okay. So all right. We're fuck that. No.
No. Hey guys, truth. This is the truth, Joseph.
No. Fuck it. No.
Hey man, come on, man. You're living the high life.
I ain't living the fucking nightlife.
You live in the White House.
Oh,
I mean, it is
shit.
white behind you. Also, why don't they have a black house? They only have a White House.
Well, I guess if they did make a black house, then I guess only Obama would live there because he's the only black president.
That was so bad. That was so bad. Oh my god.
I guess if they make a black house, then I guess if Kamala wins, then she's got to join Obama in the White House. The black house. Oh my fucking god! Wow, you really turned me into you with these racist jokes. Wow.
Oh my god. Oh god, if Cayman and Elijah see this, I think they're gonna be pissed.
They're gonna fucking beat my ass. That's what we're gonna do.
They're gonna beat both of our asses.
Oh my god. Okay, this is why I created my second channel, because in case like something like this, there are like short and unnecessary content, is just gonna go into that account because that's just a fucking throwaway account.
Right. Oh yeah, speaking of that, Joe, that's actually what I wanted to do with you. Since the election is coming up, we could talk about that actually a little bit too.
In your StreamYard?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on it, and if you want to come along, and don't worry, there won't be any Joseph Robinette Biden jokes.
Yeah, sure they won't. Okay. Well, do we have to add anything else about my movie announcement, or what?
No, I don't think we do. This video went off the rails very quickly, though.
Yeah, after an hour. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna see my outro first. I'm gonna move you back to backstage for a minute, and then you'll guys see my outro. Then you can see your outro. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is very interesting. I know this is an hour-long movie, not new movie, but an hour-long video. I know I've been recently doing longer videos because I have no fucking idea why I'm doing longer videos now. But if you can, you could tell by my 30-year, not 30-year, 30-minute video with the 1 year for anniversary with Ella, and then the November 4th video will actually be an hour long, and then this one is over an hour long as well. And then I have another video that's coming out November 8th that's almost an hour. And then I've been doing longer videos within the last 5 days. So, and I've been doing longer videos. So it's weird. It's weird doing longer videos than normal, than actual like short form content, which I think, I just gotta find something to talk about and who I'm gonna talk about it with in order to make the longer videos. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was way different than the last 5 days or 6 days now, so whenever this comes out. And you know, whatever. So yeah. And be sure to like and subscribe, or as Kit Kat would say, like the subscribe button, subscribe the like button, whatnot, and as she'd say, punch the notification bell so hard that it'd be hard enough to break a window or something like that, break glass or whatever she says and whatnot. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna have Jackson do his outro now.
Alrighty, thank you all for watching this. If you did, just make sure subscribe and like. Obviously, hit the notification bell on Joe's channel. Hit it on my channel. It's all great and good in the neighborhood. But always remember, Godspeed to America. Don't do anything stupid. Vote for Trump in 2024. And also, just between me and you, Joe said.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there before you even say some, you son of a bitch.
In the way.
And I was gonna stop you from saying whatever you're about to say, you fucking bitch. So yeah, I fucking know you, Jackson. So I know what the fuck you're about to say. Anyways, I'll see you guys later, and I will be on Jackson's channel after I leave this. So just you can see more me on everyone else's channels whenever I join them. So yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, they love you. Wait, what?
okay, fucking see you later, everyone. And
Yeah, see you.
don't mind fucking Jackson's nonsense.
Sauce.